Hi, welcome to the Alert Factor. I'm Nancy Alert, and I'm known as the multifamily expert. So, this is everything real estate. We talk about luxury real estate, multifamily, building wealth, creating wealth, leaving a legacy. We talk about landscaping, anything and everything that has to do with real estate. You're in the right place. The Alert Factor. I am the alert in the Alert Factor. So remember, you can reach me on Instagram, the Nancy Alert, and everywhere else, LinkedIn, Facebook, Nancy Alert, and on X, I'm Nancy Alert Realtor. So today we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. But first, I would like to remind you, if you have any questions that you would like to have us answer on air, just inbox me, send me a message, reach out to me on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. Pick whichever one you're on, and we will make sure we answer it on the next episode of the Alert Factor. Remember, we're here every Wednesday Eastern Standard Time from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. And we get right into all the wonderful stuff of real estate. Today, we're going to be talking about, um, where we are right now in the real estate industry, what's going on in the market. Is the political climate have anything to do with where we are and where we're going to be within the next couple of months? How we're finishing off the last quarter of the year. Is it a good time to buy real estate? We're going to talk about what's one of the most important skills your realtor should have. Is it negotiations? Is it the ability to sell without selling? Is it the ability to get a yes from everyone? We're going to talk about that, and I'm going to have my guest come on and tell us a little bit about her. We have today with us Miss Jennifer Bullock. Yay! Hi,
Hello.
Jennifer.
Hey, Nancy. Thank you for having me.
I am so excited that you said yes and you're here today with us on the Alert Factor. So, we're going to be talking everything real estate.
Woo!
Woo! So tell us where you're from, Jennifer, how long you've been in the real estate industry, and what is the one thing you love about what you do?
Okay, I have a lot of those. So I am Jennifer Bullock. I am in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is the most beautiful place in the world. It is on the East Coast and beautiful sand and seas, which I love. And it also has a lot of culture too. 200-year-old theaters. I mean, it's just a really beautiful place. And real estate, I've been in real estate since 2007. And before real estate, I was a local high school science teacher.
Oh,
So the
wow,
one,
science.
uh-huh. So what I love about real estate is also what I loved about teaching, and I truly love to help people. And I think that is a cliche when people say that, but I really do. Like I go to whatever means that you need um,
Mm-hmm.
to help you find a house, to help you get your house ready. If I had a lady that was a newly divorced lady and she was young and she did not know how to mow her yard, and her ex-husband was being a jerk about it and she didn't have extra money. So I brought all my stuff over there and I taught her how anyway. I taught her how to mow her yard and it was fun and she felt enlightened and inspired outside of the real estate fulfilled, but it was kind of nice.
But see, that's what, and we're going to get to more of this a little later, but that's what really, I think, differentiates the best from the okay, right? Because the okay thing, okay, I'm going to sell you a house and then I'm going to badger you
Be
to send
done.
me
Yeah.
some referrals so I can make more money, and we're done with you until I want to come back to you and ask you for referrals, or do you want to sell or buy again. But it's the little things, the fact that you went out. I don't know if I can help her mow because I don't know nothing about a mower. I'm like her.
Well, you know what I think in that particular situation, I went through a really nasty divorce about 14
Mhm.
years ago, and I
uh,
was that person. I was
uh,
the person that didn't know how to use a hammer, that didn't know how to mow a yard, that didn't. And my children were small at the time, and I just started saying, "We're three women strong, and we don't need a
mhm.
man." got us. And I learned how
Right.
to do it, and it's very empowering. And so I was just helping her become empowered, which she has been. So it's good.
Mhm. Okay. So it's like, who run the world? Girls do. So you're paying it forward, right?
Yeah,
You're paying
that's
it
right.
forward because you weren't in that situation. So you know how that felt. So now you are here to help someone else not feel what you were feeling, right? And
That's
not being
exactly
in
right.
that vulnerable spot where you're like, these are the times I wish I had a husband, a man, a boyfriend, a lover. So
Yeah. A neighbor, hell, anybody. Exactly.
somebody, a neighbor, right? Somebody, right? To help me move or to
Yeah,
help me mow the lawn. Like I just moved and I'm single, but most of the time I'm good, except when I was moving, I'm like, shoot, these are one of the times I wish I had a person.
I'll
And
be
the
your person.
question is, if you had that person, would he really be helping you move it? Is he that?
No, no, no. And he would be on your damn nerves. So we don't know. Call me. I'll drive up. I'll drive up to see you. I'll come. I'm not very strong, but I can do it. I'm determined.
Yeah. Oh, see, so I did it myself mainly. I mean, I had a moving company, but everything else I did myself. And I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, I feel good, but I don't want to. I
that's
don't
right.
want to do it by myself, right? I don't.
Well,
But that
okay,
is
that's
really
fair enough
fantastic.
too. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. But if you
Uh,
don't not do it because you don't feel like you know how, right?
right, right. I just don't want to.
Yeah, that and
Mhm,
fair enough,
mhm,
sister. That is
mhm,
like me
mhm.
cleaning the house. No way. I hate cleaning the
No,
house.
I don't want to. There's somebody that's their job, and I
That's
want
right.
to make sure they stay employed.
See, that's right. See, always looking out for the other people. I love it.
Exactly. Giver's game. Giver's game.
There you go. That's right.
Oh my God. So we're starting off real fantastic here. So tell me, how is the real estate market in Wilmington, North Carolina? I don't know if I've ever been to North Carolina. Is Duck in North Carolina?
Um, uh, stuck not. I think it is. It's in the Outer Banks. So the Outer Banks is
Right.
like 5
So I've
hours
been
from.
there. I've
So
been to
I
Duck
am
and I've
north
been
of the Outer
to,
Banks.
okay, and I've been to Carolina Beach.
Oh, that's me. I live 10 minutes from Carolina Beach.
Really? I
Yeah.
bought a condo and it was in Carolina Beach and right there it was supposed to be. So this let me tell you this real quick story. So I understood that these brothers or partners were when you buy in this community in Carolina Beach, they were going to renovate it, right? Partner with you, renovate it, and then you split the proceeds after
Oh,
you get back. But then they started fighting with each other
oh, shit.
and they
So then what do
broke
you
up.
do?
So it never happened. So it never happened. So but I no longer own that condo. It was a 2-bedroom condo. I bought it furnished and I used to rent it seasonally. What a difference Airbnb made because it was before Airbnb, man. I should have kept it. I should have kept it. I should have kept it. See, this is
Hindsight,
what we're
though.
talking about. I should have
That's right.
kept it
Yeah,
because
I've had a lot
now,
of moments like that. A lot of houses that I wish, hindsight, that
yeah,
I'd kept along the way.
because it came furnished and it was right there at the beach. It was perfect. Airbnb all the way. I would be. It's like a license to print money.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't have an ear, but that is my goal. I told you that was my goal the other day when I talked to
Mhm.
you. But my
Uh-huh.
goal, I would like to have 5 rentals. That's where I want to start.
Okay. So we're gonna go right to that. So you'd like to have 5 rentals. Is that 5 individual rentals or you want to get a multi-family unit?
So interestingly enough, we don't have a lot of multifamily units here. We have a couple of because I've had other people in the past, really the past 10 years, a lot of people coming from California that wanted the
Mm-hmm.
multifamily. We don't have, I mean, we have apartment complexes with like
Mm-hmm.
hundreds, and
Uh-huh.
occasionally you can find like a duplex, but I would love
Mm-hmm.
like a quad, but I can't find one.
Right. Right.
But
If
I
you could
would
get
definitely
4 unit or shoot, a 2 unit, a 3 unit, a 4 unit, any of those. Because I am a true believer of instead of because you heard me talk about having 8 individuals and what happened So having one building with 4 units or 3 units or 2 units is better than just having one, right?
Right.
Because you know if one tenant stop paying and you have it's a 1 unit, then now you're on the hook for that mortgage plus your own mortgage plus your other stuff that you have to do. But if you have a 2 unit and one person stopped paying, at least the other one person is paying the mortgage and you still have the asset. So, and it's still appreciating. So I'm all in multifamily, but I'm also all in investment. So I figure getting where you fit in, if you want to buy a condo, you want to buy a house, at least get an investment property where you're getting some passive income. So
No,
yay.
I think
Yay.
that is my goal. You
That is your
inspire
goal.
me.
Okay. All right. So you are the team. You have a team. Is it a big team, small team?
Well, it depends on what you call big. We have 8 people on the team. We are
That's
ranked.
that's right.
Yeah, we have 3 full-time admin. We are ranked, and I hate when agents talk about their rankings, but I can actually show you mine in the MLS. It's not fabricated. We're ranked 4th in the area and top 10 in North Carolina. So yeah, we got a really
Nice.
solid team.
So
Yeah.
y'all must be doing something right over there.
I think we're doing pretty good. And our average price point is 450. So it's not low, but it's also, I've got friends in Washington State where their average price point's 2.1. So it's not that either.
I know, or like New York or LA, right, Beverly
Right.
Hills? I mean, we have some high prices here in the DC metro area, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. So you have 3 full-time admin?
I do. So to be clear, 2 of them are my daughters. My
Mhm.
oldest daughter has been with me. Well, she's been with me her whole life, but she's been working with me for 8 years. And I truly had no idea. I am a new grandmother. So I have this.
Congratulations.
She is, I'm gonna have to show you pictures. She is perfect. I mean, she is absolutely perfect. God made a
Mhm.
perfect baby. But my
Oh.
daughter has been gone for 6 weeks, and I
Mm.
realize, hopefully, she is watching this because I realize how much she does everything. Nancy, I would have told you too, her title was a closing coordinator. I have changed her title to the boss. Like it is so like there's so much that she does that I am really struggling with right now.
Right. And you see, we don't realize that, right? When we get the right people, they make it seem so easy. They make it seem seamless. And so we're not even realizing all the things that we get
All the
handled. I
behind the
I
scenes.
have hmm?
All the behind the scenes things. Like
Right.
everything,
So
there's a lot to do.
it's a lot of paper pushing too, right?
It
Um,
is.
so I have a transaction coordinator, and when I found her, I was like, "Oh my Jesus, Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,"
Right.
because she takes it from listing to settlement or from ratified contract to settlement, and she's about the paper. She's about calling, making the people accountable. You need to do this. I need this now. I need this now. I need this now. So and it frees us up to go do what we do,
Absolutely. That's exactly right. You're 100%
what
right.
we're good
Yeah.
at.
Yes, that's right.
So
It was funny. So I've hired 3 people since she's been on maternity leave, 3 to cover her one job. To be clear, I also realized that she was underpaid and overworked. I get it.
oh wow.
But since then, so I have somebody that enters in. It's a teammate that actually is just
Mhm,
doing it temporarily, entering in all of our listings into the MLS, and then
mhm.
I've got a new closing coordinator, and then my youngest daughter has started doing all of our marketing, and she has found a niche that she is really good in. So it works out.
Okay. So you got a marketing person, you got the one that enters everything in MLS,
Coordinator.
and then the coordinator, right? The
Yep.
closing coordinator.
Hmm.
Okay. Wow. So,
Yeah.
and then you
Then I
have,
would love one other person. I would love a personal assistant
oh,
because
so that's what,
yeah, because running a team, I am helping all my clients, all of my friends, all of my sphere of influence. I'm also helping everybody on the team and handling all their problems and issues. And real
mhm,
estate changes every single day, and it's
mhm,
always something new and it's always something challenging, which is what one of the things you asked me in the beginning. It's one of the things I absolutely love about it,
mhm,
because you're always learning and growing.
mhm.
But it gets Oh, I just forgot what I was getting ready to say, Nancy. I am so sorry. I got off on a tangent and forgot my main point, but it was, how much I love real estate.
Well, right. So you love the real estate,
Oh, about a
and
personal admin,
you
because I have so
personal
many
assistant
ideas.
is what we were talking about,
Yeah.
right? And that's what I'm interviewing for right now, because I need someone, and the reason it's going to be a personal assistant, because I need someone to help me with my life
Thank
plus
you.
my
Yes.
real estate life, right? My personal life plus my real estate life. I need you to help me. Um, it's like the guy. I don't know if you know this person. I think his name was Foxworth Bentley. He was the guy that used to hold the umbrella for P Diddy.
Oh, that's what you need. Yes. I need somebody that can think
No,
just like I
seriously, that was his job. He was holding, and he got highly paid to hold the umbrella. But now he's famous in his own right. But his name is Foxworth Bentley, and that was his job, to hold the umbrella for P Diddy, right?
see.
I
I can
need somebody to hold my umbrella, to take the numbers down when I meet people so I don't lose it. Schedule appointments when I'm at events and functions. I mean, pick up my laundry.
yeah, go grocery shopping.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
get my takeout. Go. I mean,
Yes.
that's what I need, a personal
Yeah, get my
assistant.
car clean so I can put buyers in it,
All
not
of
me.
that. So I don't think I need a person to get the car clean, right? So I can
That,
get a personal assistant to get the car clean. Yes.
yeah, that's what I
So
want
let's
to.
let's do that. Let's get a personal assistant.
Okay, let's do it. What would we call it? Like a family manager, a
So
personal,
here's a house manager.
a house manager. So I would
Mhm.
want somebody that knows a little bit about real estate too, because I also have really good ideas, and I just don't have a lot of time to implement them. So I do try to implement one good idea that I figure are going to bring me 5 to 10 closings, additional closings each year. So I'm trying to
Oh,
always grow. But this year
mhm.
I've got like 10 ideas and I don't have time to do 10.
So what's one of those fantastic ideas that you have that would get you 10 additional? Because I think realtors that are watching, realtors would love to know this, right? What are some ideas that you have that if you implemented them, it
So,
would get you
and
like 10 extra
honestly,
clients a year?
and when I say, it's in my world, it would. So sometimes also my ideas fail. So I don't want to, I'm not perfect, but I do have really good ideas. And we do sell a lot
Mhm.
of homes. But one of them I want to do, have you seen the video brochures?
Mhm.
I want to do, and I have a marketing person, like a real marketing
Mhm.
company, working on the cover of that. But that is one thing I want to implement is the video brochures, and I'm kind of foresee that doing a lot of different things. But I'm definitely for higher end listings, to send it in the mail, and then people that don't know what it is, I have a sample one somewhere, but it's in a box, and it almost looks like an iPhone inside of it,
Mhm.
and you
Mhm.
can charge them, and you can add videos to them, and it has like a play button, and it holds up to 3 different videos. So I thought
Mhm.
that would be really good. I also thought that would be good to recruit agents, to send
That
it.
would be good to recruit agents.
Yeah.
How is that used to get listings?
So I used to be considered like the expired queen back when expireds
Oh,
were
you
in.
did that? Oh my gosh.
I had I 80% of my business was expired listings back when I first started real estate.
Wow.
It was, but so to me, to hit those, because we haven't seen expired listings in several
In a
years.
while. In a while.
Yeah, right. So you start to see a few of those come back up, and I believe you'll start seeing more. And that was kind of my take is on some of the higher end. I was thinking about doing a video about all the things, all the ways that we market. So it'd
Mhm.
be like
Right.
watch this video to see how we'll market your home.
What
And
makes us different?
exactly. And I think just that I mean, the video brochure itself is rather expensive. So I think that alone sets you apart. But I also could
Right.
see it sitting in somebody's house, like that you had the listing, and it was like almost like a cookbook, open up, playing the video of the home and all the things that the current owners love about the home, like a little
Right.
story.
Yeah,
It's,
that sounds really good.
yeah.
So, well, go right over, since you mentioned that, we'll go right over to
Talk to me.
everyone in Wilmington, North Carolina. They're looking to sell their home right now, and they're interviewing 3 realtors, right? So, what differentiates you from the other 2? What is your value proposition?
That is a great question. My value proposition, in my opinion, I'm born and raised in Wilmington, which is actually really hard to find. So I know everything. Not that I don't know everything. I'm not God, but I know a lot of all the ins and outs of Wilmington. Also marketing. I do a lot of the luxury marketing in the, I now market on like Wall Street Journal. I market in the, you know what? Let me take out my little thing right here. All of a sudden, you asked me these questions and I went completely blank. But but I have my little sample. But all the social media platforms, as well as international marketing, but the Up Market Report, the Market Walk Report, the Rob Report, the Unique Home. It's all the different marketing, as well as going to the conferences.
But isn't Mary and Sue doing that too? Is Mary and Sue marketing in all these?
Nobody else is marketing like that. Nobody that I found is spending the money that I spend on every single home, no matter what the cost of the home is, because I do. My personal story is that when I got divorced, I lost everything, including my dad. My dad died, so I lost everything: husband, house, everything except for my children, thank God. But I think to me, it's very important that everybody's treated equal. So I spend the exact same amount, and I do all the marketing for everybody across the board, no matter what the price point is. And I guess what sets me apart from everybody else is me.
Right. I'm glad you say that at the end, because when people ask me what is my value proposition, I said it's Nancy Alert, because you will never meet another one like me. I'm a knowledge broker. I am a solution-oriented person. Okay, so this is a problem. Let's not focus too much on that. How about we bring some solutions to the table? So I am definitely about results, solutions, and creative thinking, creative financing, creative deal structuring. So there's no other person like me. There's no other person named Nancy Alert either. So it's just me. One, I'm like the Highlander. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with Adrian Paul. I love that man. He's so gorgeous. The Highlander. There can only be one. There's only one. Nancy Alert. Yeah.
I love it. I love
Did
it.
you like that?
I do love that. Yes. And I love your naming your program, the Alert. You're smart. Your marketing is amazing.
Right. So here's the thing, how I came up with the alert factor. And I trademarked it, by the way. It's trademarked. So everyone in the real estate, my realtor friends and clients, they were like, "Oh, you're so lucky. Oh my God, you walk in the room and everybody likes you." And I just said the same thing, and I got pushback, and you said the same thing, and they lean in. I said, it's the alert factor. And that's how that came. It's because I was like, it's me. It's not you. It's me. It's the alert factor. And I'm like,
I love it.
That is perfect. So I'm going to be calling this the alert factor. And right now, we're going to take a break right now. When we come back, we're going to be talking about negotiations and some other fun stuff about real estate.
Awesome. Thank you.
Get up and get going with V Plus Energy. Challenge yourself and your friends to get up every day and get going. Grab your favorite V Plus flavor and tackle the day. Get excited and get energized with V Plus. It's made with 100% real fruits and veggies. There's no way you could crash, unlike other traditional energy drinks that you don't know what the hell is in there. Chemicals and other unpronounceable ingredients that you wouldn't give to your mama. Get V Plus. Healthy energy with none of the sacrifice. Get going at drinkvplus.com.
ICABA. ICABA, ICABA, stands for the International Career and Business Alliance. And basically, it's really about building, activating relationships that grow wealth.
What is Akaba doing? Akaba is putting you in an environment where you can rub shoulders, you can actually talk to wealth creators, to entrepreneurs who may look like you, who may come from circumstances like you, who may come from an environment like your environment. And then once you go ahead and grab that baton, you might say, well, this is possible. This individual over here did it, and now I can do it. So Akaba is raising our level of vision, and they're doing a fantastic.
Today we're taking a little vacation on the west end of St. Croix, visiting a seaside restaurant called the Beachside Cafe here at Sandcastles on the Beach.
The atmosphere is just wonderful.
You just feel very welcome when you're here.
Hi!
I'd like to introduce Chris and Ted, who are the owners of Beachside Cafe and also Sandcastles on the Beach. This is amazing!
Thank you. Sandcastle on the Beach is quiet and friendly, relaxing.
I often entertain guests, and this is the one place I always try to bring people.
Tell us a little bit about the hotel.
Well, the hotel is a 25-room hotel. We have 10 different room types within that. We also have, of course, our greatest asset, the ocean out there, which our side of the island is very calm typically. So it's the best swimming beach and also great for snorkeling.
And just walking, doing a nice walking beach tour.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Best beach access is right here, so we love them.
And we're also fortunate we have just up the way Sandy Point National Park, and then Frederickstead Town is just a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're really fortunate to be in this perfect spot.
We're back. You're here. We're watching and listening to the Alert Factor, where every Wednesday Eastern Standard Time, we're here from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. And you can see us live on OurTV.network, or you can see us on Roku, on Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android TV, wherever you can check us out. We're here talking about everything real estate. And today we're talking with Jennifer Bullock. She's in Wilmington, North Carolina. She has a fantastic real estate team there where they're killing it. They're doing all the great stuff in Wilmington. So if you are in Wilmington, North Carolina, the surrounding areas, and you're looking for a kick butt, a great negotiator, fantastic realtor, who you calling?
Me.
Yes, you're calling Jennifer Bullock so her team can help you. So we just got through talking about that we are, right? We are the ones that when people say, oh, I'm coming to you because you're with RE/MAX. No, you're coming to me because of me, right? Because of me. It's nice to know that you're with a large enough company that is known and is international, but we are our value proposition, right? It's
I 100% agree.
It's us. We're giving them what nobody else can give them because there's only one of you, right?
And,
Even though people try.
One thing I was thinking of, I don't feel like I just sell houses, right? So you were asking me what makes me different. And it's hard for me just to tell you this is what makes me different. But for instance, I was out to eat last night and I saw a client from 6 years ago. He told me that his lawnmower, talking about lawnmowers, it's funny. I didn't mean to come back to lawnmowers, but his lawnmower was broken. He was taking it somewhere, but he was embarrassed of his yard. That was at 8 o'clock last night. I called my yard guy. He was there 8 o'clock this morning and got his yard taken care of. So, I mean, I believe for me, I'm born and raised in Wilmington. My reputation is very, very important. I want to make sure I do a great job to the 100% best of my ability. And I learn from others. I learn from people like you. I go to conferences to learn from the top agents. But also, I love people. And I am not in it to sell you a house or for you to buy a house. I am in it to gain a client for life. And I truly. And I project it in every pore of my body.
So here's a little homework for you.
I love it.
I don't like to tell people what to do, but I might suggest.
No,
I give suggestions. It's my suggestion that you absolutely come up with a 1 minute infomercial for you. 1 minute, not more than 1 minute, 1 minute. So when you're at these networking events and these conferences where everybody's like, who are you? What do you do? You know, all that stuff. And they say, hi, I'm Nancy Allard. I'm known as the multifamily expert because I lost millions in the real estate industry, so you don't have to. An example of what I do and how I do it is I've been featured on HGTV, Design to Sell, and House Hunters, and also in Black Enterprise Magazine. What I'm doing right now is I am speaking on national and international stages, showing you how you can create passive income by purchasing multifamily units. Mic drop. And then that's it. Yeah. That's what separates you from them, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're able to, and it's not about, oh, I have this and I got this. I didn't even mention not once. I have 27 years experience in real estate, but it's about, okay, this is what happened to me. So I learned so I can help you. Mm-hmm. And right. And then here's what I'm doing right now. So, because what you're doing right now could be, I'm having home buyer or home seller seminars or whatever. I do webinars, but it's all about teaching you how to buy multifamily units and things like that. And because what is it that you want them to, when you give them that 1 minute infomercial about you and your real estate business, what is it that you want them to do right after you say that, right? Oh, tell me more. Or where can I sign up for ABC? So you have a course? Do you have a, what do you call it when you can get it online? A digital book? Do you have a book? Do you have a digital book? Do you have a seminar or something? See, we as realtors have to do what the musicians do. Musicians no longer make money with music. right? How they make their money is merchandising and buying other businesses and investing in other stuff. That's how the entertainers are making money. Because you could get the download for free, download for $1, you know, all that stuff you're happening now. So they're not making money from their music anymore. They're making money from their merchandising and all the other stuff. So as a knowledge broker, right, which is what you are, killing it there in Wilmington, as a knowledge broker, then you have something that I'm selling you other than real estate. Right?
Yeah, I want to think about that because I don't have like a that's a very unique niche that you have, and I think that's wonderful. But really, like, so I would say if I had to put it in one sentence, I would say I am a matchmaker, and what I mean by that, like, I'm really good at finding people that have it's kind of weird, but I can, after I spend a little bit of time with somebody and I know exactly what they're looking for, I can walk into a house and be like, hey, I found it.
Yeah.
This is it. But also,
so wouldn't that be perfect though? If you say, I'm Jennifer Bullock, I'm known as.
Yeah, I like that. So it's because on Wednesdays, I'm not doing it today, but usually on Wednesdays, I'll have 5 or 6, usually women, at this little wine house right next door to my office, and we'll do it for about an hour. And I usually invite people. I try to either they just moved to Wilmington from out of state, or maybe it's by zip code, or maybe they have kids of similar ages.
Oh, that's lovely.
But the last time, like, it was funny because I was looking at my phone a second ago when we were at commercial, but like 3 of the people that I introduced just spent, like, they're spending Thanksgiving together because they don't know anybody else in Wilmington.
Oh,
and
wow,
they were like,
that's really cute.
And so I have like big parties too. I mean, I have 4 like huge client event parties. We'll have 500 or 600 people there. But on a more intimate level, I try to have 10 or less every Wednesday to try to connect people that might, for instance, last Wednesday, all the older women that I have sold houses to recently that are into gardening, I got all of them together. It was just trying to find a common interest.
So then, Jennifer, this is perfect. I'm Jennifer Bullock, and I'm known as the matchmaker. I'm putting people together. Yeah, I love it. Use it. It's yours.
I'm taking it. Thank you. I usually do, when I'm at conferences, I do Wonder Woman of Wilmington because it stands out, but I like matchmaker.
Yeah, because that's what
that
you're
is
doing.
What I do. It's kind of corny, but that is really what I do. Match people to their houses, match people to painters, to contractors, to whatever you need.
So could you imagine, like, you go to a conference, right? And you do, I'm Jennifer Bullock and I'm a matchmaker, right? And then definitely they're gonna, like, tell me more. What are you doing? How are you matchmaking? Yes, and then you go houses.
But it's not a scroll left and scroll right, people.
Right. It's scroll up or down.
That's right. It's this. Yes, Jennifer, it's not this.
Exactly. I love that. I love that for you. I wish you use it. I hope you do.
I'm going to use it. Thank you.
I like that. Right. So I would like for you to tell me a little bit about, because, you know, as realtors, we're negotiating every day. Okay, we're negotiating for our commissions. We're negotiating with our clients. We're negotiating on behalf of our clients. Negotiating with the kids, if you have kids, what they will do now.
Yeah, every aspect of the agree.
Every aspect of your adult life, we're negotiating, right? So my question is, how do you feel about when someone says, Nancy, I'd love for you to sell my house. I heard you the best. Mary and Tom and Judy and Bill and Bob and everybody said you were the SMEs, because I call myself the SMEs, the subject matter expert. You were the SMEs.
You have a lot of catchphrases. I love, Nancy.
I do.
What was that one? Tell me what that is again.
SMEs, S-M-E, subject matter expert.
I love it.
Yes. So I know. I don't
I
know.
love it. I'm writing it down. I'm just
Yeah,
learning.
SME. And instead of saying SME, you say I'm the SMEs.
Yeah,
And that
I
is
love
subject matter expert.
I love
So
it.
they tell you you're just fabulous, you're good, you're great. But then they say, well, okay, so how much are you going to charge me? And I'm like, this is what I'm going to charge you. And they're like, well, Bob over there said he paid this, and Susie went to that company and she paid this. But you came to me, you just told me that I'm the best. You said I'm the shit.com. You just said that to me. Bob, Mary, Joan, Tony, Robert, everybody told you that I'm it. And you called me. I didn't even call you.
Yeah.
So why should I negotiate my commission? And so for 27 years, whether I get it or not, that is not it. I know my value. I know my worth. And
That's right.
this 95% of my business is referral, right?
Mhm.
And you still have to dance for those. And
Yeah.
you want to know which big percentage of that 95 is realtors? 60%.
Wow. Yeah.
Other realtors
Last couple
sending
of
me
years,
business.
I'm with you.
Right? So I'm like, well, no. And I explained, this is what I do. This is how I do it. And if you can find somebody to do what I do and get the results that I get for less, then I say, go for it. But this is an asset. Not only do I show you how to buy a performing asset, I show you how to protect it. I would like for you to show me, name one realtor that is doing that can do that for you. Just name one.
You're
right.
right.
And so
I'll hire you. What's your fee?
6%,
6%?
I don't reduce my fee. I don't reduce my fee. And which brings me to, this is what I really wanted to talk to you about. The fact that we're having this whole conversation now in lawsuits about buyers having to pay the buyer agent. I've never had 27 years. This is my buyer agreement. This is what my fee is. However, more often than not, the seller will pay all or a portion of it. What portion they don't pay, you pay the difference. They all do.
Yeah.
Even the VA people, they all do. So my question is, how good are you at negotiating for my largest asset if you can't even get your little percentage, whatever it is?
Agreed. I 100% agree with you. If I can't negotiate what goes in my pocket, how in the world am I negotiating?
I'm negotiating what goes in your pocket.
That's
right? I mean, and
Yeah.
people don't get that. If I am not going to be able to give you value, why I get what I get, how am I going to be able to tell somebody else that this is why they should pay this for this house and
That's exactly
fight
right.
for you relentlessly? And then
Yeah,
you're mad when
You know
you
what,
don't
Nancy?
get the,
I mean, and Wilmington's a relatively small town, and even in our small town, there's still 5,000 agents. Like literally, every single person, and not everybody, but it's a high. Everybody's a real estate agent. If you don't know what to do, you become a realtor. That does not mean you're
right.
good.
That's what's going on here in DC too. It's like, oh my gosh, everybody knows at least 3 realtors.
Yes, exactly. But people do need to take the time to interview the realtors to make sure they are getting the best. 100%.
I'm glad that you said that. So give me three questions that if you don't ask this, you're going to get the wrong realtor.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good. So to me, what's important is how long you've been in real estate. I think how long you've been in real estate and how many homes have you sold. I think that's very, 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 very important because it is crazy. I would say there is one company, and it is a world-known company. I'm not going to mention names, but the one in Wilmington, 95% of their agents are brand new and they don't know anything. And literally, I'll get an offer in, and if we go under contract, they'll call me and say, what's the next step? What do I need to do now? And I'm thinking,
don't you find that interesting? I was in a
a
transaction 3 months ago with a brand new realtor, and she was buying my client's listing for her personal residence. And I asked her, I said, don't you have a mentor? Yeah, but my mentor is not available. What about your broker? Every question, I said, girl, if you ask me one more question, I'm going to take some of your commission. And because it's like, I'm representing you because you're buying this house. It's not like you're representing someone else that I can answer the question. It's like I'm representing you.
Yeah, and I'll say, well, if I were you, I would recommend my buyer do a home inspection. Well, who's the home inspector? Girl, I could give you all day long my list of people, but they're my people. They're like loyal to me.
So for me, I don't so much go on how long you've been in business, because I've known some people that's been in the business for a long time, and I'm like, you should stop telling people how long you've been in the business, because you don't know anything. You
See,
don't.
and
You
that's
don't
what
know.
that's
You
what
don't
kind of
know.
correlated it also with the number of sales. Because if you've been in
Right.
the business 50 years, I mean, my best thing
And
is
you
I
only
love
sold
when
5 houses. You
then you
don't
don't
really
know much.
know anything, right?
Yeah, and the best thing is
Exactly.
when people say, I am a realtor. Like I sold houses back in 1991. And I'm like, there is a whole lot that has changed
But
since
no.
1991.
What you did in 91, you couldn't even do in 2000. So what makes you think you
No.
could do it in 2023?
I know, right?
Right? No, it's not good. So I like
And
to
then
ask.
the third thing that I think is important, I guess it depends on if you're a buyer or a seller, but like our closing process is streamlined because part of my goal is moving, buying a house, selling a house. It's one of the most stressful things you do. It's top 3 stressful things you do in your life, right? Marriage, divorce, and moving. It's stressful. So I've got a kick butt team of attorneys, of home inspectors, of pest inspectors, of painters, contractors, carpet people, you name it, movers, cleaners, everybody. Because I want to
So
streamline
you
it.
come with a team.
Yeah. And
You come with a full team. So, because that's one of the things one of the ones I said, I like that one, because that's one of my 3 when I say, I am the face. I am the person you will be dealing with on a day to day. However, my back office is bigger than most back offices.
Yeah,
And when I
that's right.
say that, I mean, you need an attorney, I have one for you. You
Yeah.
need an estate planner, I have that for you. You need a 1031 exchange intermediary,
Got it.
I have that for you. You need the best home inspector, I have that. So my team comes prepared to help you, whatever it is. And oh, by the way, are you moving to another state? Any state in the United States, with the exception of Alaska, I'm going to work on that. I got you.
Yeah, that's right.
I got you, because I have realtors that I've vetted, realtors that I know have integrity and will fight for you every step of the way. So I am here for you. It's not just I sell you the house and let you go on about your business. I'm here to
That's what
help
I mean.
you.
I'm in it for life, right? And I think you can tell a big difference with agents that don't think that they're going to retire doing this, right? When they only see the short game, they only see how much money am I going to make for this deal, and they don't realize the snowball effect that they can negatively have on their business if you're only focusing on today, this one deal, and you're not focusing on helping people and helping people grow and helping people achieve their goals, then you're not going to be in the business 10 years.
Right. Exactly. So everyone, we have Jennifer Bullock here. She's the matchmaker in real estate. She's a kick butt negotiator, right?
So what are the 3 things that you would say, Nancy? How would you answer that question?
Well, for me, it's definitely the team that I bring, right? And you want to ask that person, this is very important. What is your emotional IQ? I don't need no crying. I don't want people to be blowing up. I need you to be able to respond, I don't want you to be, what is the word?
Crazy.
Where people, well, that too. I don't want you to be reactive.
Yeah. There you
Okay.
go.
And reaction comes from being emotional. So we need your emotional IQ to be high, because you're not emotional in your response, because this is a business transaction.
Yeah.
That is so important to me, because I don't want to be yelling and screaming at anybody. This is a business transaction, right?
Yeah.
Let's do this right. So what is your emotional IQ? And you don't even have to ask them. You can figure it out by just having a conversation with them, right? And see how they respond.
I am telling you, when I went through a divorce and lost everything, including my house, I was that person. I was the crazy person. I mean, I was the one.
So
like,
we don't
fighting
want that
the-
in real estate, but we understand.
No, but I realized I had another realtor that said it's sticks and bricks, it's not your family. And
Right.
that was a good analogy for me at that exact moment in my life.
Right. So that's what I ask people. And I also ask them, how creative are you? Because one of the things that I love about me is I'm very creative in deal structuring. If you say it can't happen, I'll figure out a way to make it happen. We're going to call some people, call some doctors. We're going to put some Band-Aids on.
That's why
We're
you're
going to do a
good.
heart massage. We're going to make it happen.
That's
And
right.
for me is being creative in deal structuring, right? Making sure the emotional IQ is high and showing them the team that you bring to them that will get them where they're trying to get you within the time frame without any stress. That's the whole point. How can you get me from A to Z with no stress? And it's like I tell them, it's like being a landlord with a property manager. Just open your mailbox and get a check. Just show up for settlement, or when my transaction coordinator asks you for something, just send it to them and we do the rest.
Yeah,
we make it look easy, but it's not, but we make it look easy. Yeah.
That's right.
I've enjoyed talking to you, Jennifer. I really have.
Yes,
I
and then
really
I have to give a shout out for my Monday at 5 live broadcast that you're going to be on September 18th.
Yes, September 18th, I'm going to be on Jennifer's live podcast.
Yes, it's Mind Over Market Monday.
PM. Huh?
Mind Over Market Mondays.
Mind Over Market Mondays. Okay.
Monday at 5. Yes, ma'am.
Monday. And how can someone tune in? Because it's live, right? How do they see me?
It is. It's on Facebook.
Look, Jennifer, how do they see me? Did you get that?
I like
how
that.
Do they see me on your podcast?
Yeah, so it's
how do they see your podcast, but how do they see me?
Well, that's important to know. It goes live to Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. There's 2 other places that I can't.
Oh,
think of right now.
cool.
But I can't figure out how to get it live to Instagram. You said yours goes live to Instagram. I can't figure out how to do that part yet. Are you getting
Like
yours
to
live to
Instagram? No. So no, this is on OurTV.network and Fire, Amazon Fire, Roku, and Apple TV and all of that. Yeah, so my producer does all of that. So I have actually enjoyed speaking with you. I can't wait for September 18th so we can chat again. But shout out, let the people know, how can they reach you, Jennifer?
Jennifer Bullock, Wilmington, North Carolina. Website is homesforsalewilmington.com.
All right.
Yeah, all you have to look is Jennifer Bullock Realtor. I hope to God I'm popping up everywhere.
You're popping up everywhere. But there's a news lady, there's Jennifer Bullock, there's a newscaster.
There is a new, you're right. And a couple of years ago,
I Googled you
with her. She's young.
I did. So thank you very much for
So were you able to find me there, Nancy?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, I found you. I did.
I don't want to be a secret agent, you know.
No, I found you. Yeah, you should Google yourself every so often. I'm Googleable. Google yourself and see what other people are seeing. So
yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, Google has a weird thing on your computer. But I'll use somebody else's.
No, do it on somebody else's computer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because it has the IP address. So
that's right.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching and listening to the Alert Factor. I'm Nancy Alert, and I'm known as the multifamily expert. I am in the DC metro area, licensed Maryland, Virginia, DC, and soon to be Dubai. We'll be talking about that next time. Yes, Dubai. So thank you and see you next time. I'm Nancy Alert, getting it done.